But a virtual academy, welcome back. Proficiency exam is everywhere. Let's find ways to solve proficiency exam problems, because that will assure our survival. 21. If a television cost $180 after a 20% discount, what is the original cost? Okay. Now, 20% discount, it means from the original price, right? Whatever the original price was, you took 20% off. Alright? Well, if now you have $180, what can you tell me about the original price? Can that be less than $180? Well, I don't think so, right? So A cannot be a good answer, because the original price should be 180 plus 20% of that, and that will tell me the original price. Okay, how can we find which one is the answer? Like I said, there are many ways. One way is to go back to check your options, take 20% off of each one of them, and see if you get 180, right? That's one way. Another way is to write the given statement. Okay, 20% of, if the original price, we'll call it X, right? 20% of X taken out of what? Taken out of the original price. So you'll have X from which you're going to take 20% off, should give you 180, right? Because this is your discount. So whatever the original cost was, X, if you take 20% off that, you should get 180. And this is the equation that we have to work with. And before we can solve it, you have to translate 20% of X into an algebraic expression, right? And you guys remember that 20% of any number will be 20 multiplied by the number and everything divided by 100, right? But 20 over 100 is actually 1 over 5, because 20 goes in 100 once, 20 goes in 20 once, so you have X over 5. So actually your equation here is X minus X over 5 equals 180. But X minus 1/5 of X will be 4/5 of X. And maybe this is confusing here. I should have put it like 1/5 of X, right? Because that's what we have in here. So 4/5 of X equals 180. Alright? And to solve this equation, you will multiply by the reciprocal of X's coefficient, which is what? 5 over 4. So you multiply everything by 5 over 4. 5 and 5, 4 and 4 are cancelling out. You're left only with X, which should equal, well, here 4 goes in 180. How many times? 4 in 18 goes in 4 times. 4 times 4 is 16. 4 goes in 25 times. What is 45 times 5? Well, 5 times 5 is 25. 5 times 4 is 20 plus 2, 22. What was the original price? 225, and you should be done. But this is one way, okay? Another way is that you should think about it taking 20% off, right? Let's use a different color. Well, the original price was 100%. Discount 20% means I'm taking 20% off that, right? This will leave you with what? With 80%. So I know that 80% is 180. How can you find the original price? Well, the original price was 100%, and that would be x. Well, here you can make up a proportion, okay? And your proportion will be 80 over 100 equals 180 over x. 80 over 100, 180 over x. You can simplify here by 20, right? If you divide the top and bottom by 20, you get 4 over 5 equals 180 over x. And let's take it on the other side. So I have my new proportion will be 4 over 5 equals 180 over x. How can you solve this one? Well, you guys remember proportions? The product of the diagonals should be equal, so 4 times x, 4x should be the same as 5 times 180. Or let's put it 180 times 5. To find x, you divide by 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1. Your x should be 180 times 5 over 4. Well, 180 times 5 over 4 will be the same as this one here, right? Because you got the same story. 4 goes in 180. We said how many times? 45 times. And you have 45 times 5. And yes, indeed, you will get the same answer. So no matter which way you're approaching this problem, you should get the same answer. This is it. Thank you.